Boys, the new Desperado monkey just got added to BTD6, and you need 3.5 million pops to be able to open it. But we have a cheeky little strat to get this unlocked quickly. We are going to be making a regrow farm getting over 300,000 pops per minute. So if you want to see me farm throughout the video and set this up, watch the whole video. Otherwise, just skip to the end where I set up the regrow farm. We're going to head on over to In the Loop on hard, and I'm doing this with no monkey knowledge and Quincy equipped, so everyone can do this. We're just going to put Quincy up top in between the two loops and hit play. From here, we'll put down a sub the second we can afford it, and then we'll go straight for some banana farms. These two monkeys will easily be able to defend even without abilities, so we are good to start saving up. All right, looks like we will get it in between rounds 11 and 12. So I'm just going to put down our farm right in this corner, as there are tons of room around it to place down more farms. I'm going to upgrade this guy to a 200, though it looks like our towers could use some more help. And unfortunately, round 15 is coming up. You can get away by using Quincy's abilities, but I want this to be as hands-off as possible, and we don't need to farm that hard, luckily. But from here, the plan is simple. We're just going to upgrade our farm to a 200. This makes a ton of money for how little it costs to upgrade it, and then we will go back to the submarine and upgrade it to a 002 airburst start sub. This will give it much more popping power, letting us defend against the rounds pretty easily, and we will go back to farming, getting another 200 farm. But now we have to worry about the leads coming on round 28. So we'll put down a 200 alchemist right next to Quincy, as this will let him pop leads and also let us buff him in the future. After this, we'll get another 200 farm and then upgrade our alchemist to a 300 berserker brew. From here, we will ping pong back and forth between farming and defending. We'll start with another 200 farm and then get a 022 wizard. This gives it a wall of fire to help against any rushes heading our way, while also giving it camo detection. Then we'll go back and get down another farm, upgrading it to greater production as well, and then upgrade our wizard to a 032 dragon's breath just in time for the round 40 Moab. This will be enough popping power to take it out, and we finally get to focus on farming, getting 3 200 villages, finishing off our square with a gap in the middle. In the middle, we'll want to put down a village, so make sure to leave enough room for that. Before this though, we'll upgrade our sub to a 402 Bloontonium reactor. This will give it a ton of bloon popping power in this loop, and we don't have to worry about Moabs for the next 10 rounds, so it's absolutely perfect for defending. Then in the middle of the square, we will put down a 102 village. This will make all of our farms cheaper to upgrade, and we will go around them one by one, upgrading them to 203 marketplaces. Once we got close to round 50 and Moabs start coming again, I got down a 200 Dartling Gunner in the top left of the map. I locked his targeting straight to the right so that we didn't have to macro him at all, but you can get more damage out of him if you aim him yourself. From here, we finished off our farms, upgrading them all to marketplaces, sold the village in the middle, and upgraded our Dartling to a 320 laser cannon. This gives us plenty of damage to defend the rounds for the foreseeable future, and we went back to placing 023 marketplaces around the map. I started off with 2 of them below our current 8, but then I built 5 around a discount village. This is nice as you actually save quite a bit of money when building this many farms, but it's not necessary. Then we got one more 023 marketplace right next to the others. This made us a good amount of money every round, so we did 2 things. The first was upgrade our Dartling Gunner to a 420 plasma accelerator. This gives it a lot more damage, and then we went back to our farms and started upgrading them to central markets. After upgrading 3 of them, I played it safe by picking up a Jungle Drums village and upgrading our alchemist to a 420 stronger stim, but I don't think this was necessary as our Packle probably could have soloed the rounds. But from here, I did nothing but upgrade our farms to central markets, getting 10 of them by the mid 70s. I didn't aim the Dartling Gunner or even use Quincy's abilities, and we easily beat the rounds. But this will bring us to round 78, the round before we start our regrow farm. I upgraded our submarine to an energizer to make sure the second rush of ceramics wouldn't leak, but I actually recommend upgrading the Dartling Gunner to a Ray of Doom. And once you beat this round, we can finally start our regrow farm. So we're going to sell all of our farms and towers other than the plasma accelerator, and then I'll play this in normal speed to make it easy to follow along. We're going to sell everything. Make the Ray of Doom right here. We have $205,000 to defend with. So what we're going to do is start with 2 heli pilots, both 032s, locked right there, and hit start. And this will start a regrow farm too big for them to handle. And you guessed it. We'll just keep doing this. Just keep adding to it. Heck, now that we have safely made these, We can add a bunch. Boom. Just make sure not to pop them at the start of the track. That'd be tragic. Lock you in place. Lock you in place. Where's there it is. Now that they're all locked, just make sure they're all upgraded. So we have 8. This is not the fastest regrow farm currently, but now what we can introduce, a good old fashioned lightning druid. These tornadoes push back, plus Heart of Thunder pops a ton of them, a couple layers, splitting them a ton of times. Because rainbows split into 2 zebras, zebras split into black and whites split into like 2 pinks, roughly. I don't remember how many times they split, but it's kind of crazy. Now, I made the mistake earlier of upgrading these guys to ball lightnings to increase their blowback, which in theory speeds it up, but it slows the game down so much. So we are actually just going to be filling the map with these. But after spending most of my money on 302 druids, this is what my setup looked like. And after doing the math in post, we were getting 331,644 pops per minute, meaning it would take just over 10 minutes of this setup to unlock Desperado. It does not, but we have unlocked this tower. We're going to unlock you, move the Ray of Doom down, beat round 80. And boom, in just a matter of minutes, we get the Desperado Tower. Ooh. Nice. The newest primary monkey.